Greetings everyone, Mr. Nowicki here. The next project we're going to start is going to be a series of videos. I'm going to walk you through creating 5 different puzzle parts. Then I'm going to walk you through assembling those 5 parts together. I'm going to walk you through doing an animation, and then I'm going to walk you through creating an orthographic drawing of that entire puzzle. So the first thing we're going to do is get started with is part 1. So I'm going to create a new part. Alright, I'm going to start my sketch, and this is kind of a weird shape, so let's see, I'm going to basically draw out the shape, and then we'll just extrude it. So I'm going to start here at my 0, 0, and I'm going to come over to the right. Now, something to keep in mind when you kind of let this kind of snap down straight, there's this little icon. It's a horizontal constraint, and you'll notice if you look at underneath it, it says 0 degrees. That's how we know it's going to be straight. We don't want it to be slightly off, and we don't want to start typing our dimension until we know we have the angle correct. So now that it's correct, I'm going to type in 1.5, and I'm going to hit enter. And now I'm going to click my center scroll wheel and kind of pull this back so I can see it a little better. Maybe zoom out a little bit. And then I'm going to come up here, and there again, I let it kind of snap into place. Now it's a perpendicular angle. Now I can type in my next dimension, which is 1.5, and I can hit enter. And then I'm going to come over this way. Again, I want this to be perpendicular, and that's going to be 0.75. Hit enter, and then I'm gonna make sure again I have my perpendicular here, my 90 degrees. Now I type in my dimension, 0.75. I hit enter, and then I'm gonna come over here and let's see, make sure I have perpendicular. This is 1.5. Notice what happens when I'm even with this right here. It already creates a line, it lines it up because Inventor wants to make kind of sense of these things. So I know that's snapped into place, it's 90 degrees, I know that's 0.75, so I don't have to type it in, I can just click. And same goes for here. Once I come over here, it's 90 degrees, it's going to line up with my axis line here, and then when I come down here, once I get the green, I know it's going to connect, and now it creates a closed shape. So I know there's no gaps or anything. So now I can click Finish Sketch, and now I can extrude it. And I'm going to go back, and I'm actually only going to go back 0.75 inches. Now, what I'm going to do here is I want to change the shape of this, so I'm actually going to right-click and get in the habit of right-click when you click on something or select something or right-click on something, get in the habit of clicking on the icon, not the word. Alright, so I'm going to right click on this extrusion, I'm going to click properties, and feature appearance is where I'm going to select. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to look for smooth red, and I'm going to say OK. Now I'm going to go ahead and save that. So I can file save, it's in my tech folder, and I'm going to call this PuzzleCube Part 1 red. Okay, so now I'm done with that part.